just incredible. Two. DJ Sourmilk.
One. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Yeah, LA Leaker.
Yes, sir.
Just incredible.
Sourmilk.
03 Greedo.
Yeah, what's the deal?
Man, good to have you on the Liftoff with us, bro.
I appreciate being here.
Thank you for coming up, man. See you making a lot of noise out here. You know, it's only right we tap in with you, bro.
Definitely appreciate it.
What's been cooking with you, man? See a lot. You know, every time I check my timeline, I feel like there's another something going on with 03, and you know, your fans are, you know, loving all the new music and everything.
Just recording nonstop. You feel me? Just trying to come hard like Wayne did in the mixtape days with all original music. Just, you feel me? That's like a lifelong dream of mine. Like, you feel me? Just to just have like, just to be known as like, damn, that's the best. You feel me? But I don't really be saying that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna make people be like, oh, he can never be the best. But like, low key on the low, like work wise, I'm already the best. But they ain't gonna appreciate it or say it until like a few years later. But that's cool. But really, like literally, like just by the stats and just by how quickly I'm recording, or how I want taking everything, or how I don't know songs sound the same, or just all the people I'm collaborating with in such a short period of time, or how I really just started out doing that independent, or made Rolling Stone Top 40 with an independent album. You know what I'm saying? With me going to jail on the cover, you know what I'm saying? So, like, they ain't gonna say it right now, but like what I'm doing is like work-wise, working towards being the best. You feel me? Until they know it.
Over the last year or so, I feel like you've grabbed more headlines than normal. The latest headline being the jail situation. Can you talk on any of that? Exactly what's happening? What's the latest with that?
Shit, I got 20 years.
And so that's just fucking mind-boggling to me. Like,
yeah.
What? So what's the plan for you? Are you just recording as much material as possible for now until?
Man, I do that anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got like, I don't know why everybody think I got like 600 or 700 release songs, but I got definitely thousands of songs. Cause I don't tell everybody every time I'm recording. Some things I just keep secret and go to my friend's house, who's happen to be like somebody huge.
Yeah.
And record. I just came from recording with like 4 people. That was like a huge session. We could have took a picture, but I don't really like that shit. You know but yeah, man. The plan just just keep going, shit. But I got so much music already before I even signed.
Yeah.
That I would have enough music to drop and still stay afloat, like kind of similar to when Gucci Mane went in, or when Lil Wayne went in and he had a lot of videos. I got like hella unreleased videos of music.
So that's how it'll be. There'll be just music continuing to come out.
Yeah, a couple movies and not your traditional movies, and a lot of I'll still be able to do a lot of things for the community, because you know, with the days of streaming and all my paperwork and all that being legit, you know what I'm saying, I'm basically gonna be saving all my cash, and then I'm gonna be investing my shit the smart way instead of being out here high, drunk, and you know, just distracted.
Yeah.
So it's gonna definitely in the long run make me the probably one of the richest people from the project since like Master P, and it'll be probably one of the most unique rap stories. Probably not the one I wished for, but
yeah,
it'll definitely stand out. Like this is kind of similar to when the political characters went to prison and everybody was so devastated. Or you know, I got a couple tricks, you know, or just ways of expressing that. But one of them is an album that's gonna come out when I'm in prison called Free. But you know, each song's gonna be Free Bobby Shmurda, Free Draco, Free Max B. But as the CD goes on, it's gonna be not rappers, but just, you know, those political people, or just a lot of people that just was wrongfully
accused,
accused, or just like, I feel like just got bad sentencing.
Yeah.
And then at the end it'll be free. The people that are free that shouldn't, well, I won't say shouldn't be free, but it's kind of crazy that they're free.
Yeah.
People that kill kids and
Right.
shoot up movie theaters.
Rape people, and I already know exactly what you're saying, man.
And I ain't really going to jail for nothing I did. I'm going to jail for what they accused me of doing, and then they just going along with what my record was, because I got a pretty extensive rap sheet. Just being a street person, or being homeless growing up, or being a Crip, or whatever. You feel me?
I mean, it's almost, in a sense, it's almost like the Meek situation. Like
No.
he but I'm saying this, he got
No.
he went to jail for popping a willie. No,
I'm going to jail for bricks. No.
but I'm
the
saying the
sentence and shit that, like-
sentence
No.
wise.
No. Because when you go to jail for this, you get this. It's nothing like that. That was when he went to jail. That doesn't happen.
What do you mean it doesn't happen?
People popping willies don't go to jail for a hell long.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying. But when people sell dope,
okay.
they go to jail.
I see what you're saying.
This is not like that.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is not.
But I'm
anything-
saying, as
no,
far as you don't
it's
think
not.
you don't
No,
think that sentence is too harsh?
No, this is not like anything.
Your sentence.
This situation is just what is typically happened to young, not only African Americans, but just minorities in this country.
Yeah.
When, like I said, people is out here doing all type of stuff in movie theaters, school campuses, whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
This is just, they didn't, when I caught this case, I wasn't famous rapping.
Right.
This is just what they do to people.
Yeah.
This is like, I'm not going to jail for something I did. I'm going to jail for something they said I did, and I'm just not going to run my mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damn, man, that's
Speaking
crazy.
of, not to spend too much time on this, but I had seen the 20-year headline, and I didn't know that was the official, you know what I'm saying, sentencing. But then I saw, when you popped up on the gram this weekend, everybody had thought you were already in, and then you're on the gram like, no, motherfuckers, like, I'm getting my shit straight.
Yeah.
So with the music that's going to be coming out, how like, when's like the next album dropping? Do you have a date on it or a time frame? Is it summer? Like, what's the plan?
No, it ain't going to be that far. I got 10 albums right now that ain't out. And I'm going to have 30 before I go in. But God Level finna come out in a minute.
Yeah.
That's why I dropped the single Fortnite, and I'm finna drop like 2 more singles probably next week.
Fortnite record's hard, man.
Yeah, I just shot the video. It's gonna be just like the game. You know how they be behind you and it's like this.
Yeah.
It's dope.
What do you feel? What do you feel your biggest accomplishment is so far? And I know you have so much still more to come with the story, but
Shit, Rolling Stone Top 40 as an independent project dude with metal in his leg that supposed to have been counted out, you know what I'm saying, homeless all his life, and going through a lot of situations even now or whatever, I could have just stayed in jail and not bailed out when I got pulled over in 2016, but I bailed out, and I bailed out for this case 3 times. I got extradited twice. I didn't really run. It's just like the way that city operates. They would do certain things and just give me a warrant again and revoke my bail. So just with all that going on in me, just still getting out and just keep continuing to rise and get more fame and more celebrity contacts and more features and more, that's what's heavy about it, just being, I'm not supposed to make it.
So let's get back to the music then.
Mm-hmm.
The next project you said is dropping when?
It's not gonna be an exact date. I like to kind of be spontaneous and go along with my trolling, and just when people think it's ugly, I just wham. You feel me? That's what I like to do. I really play a game with the media, because a lot of the media be lying, or like, because I'm so blunt, or I might do something that might take them off on the low, but they gotta do their job. They'll do something to wish-wash or switch up something. So I just play a game back instead of like, some people be so stupid and they get mad and they vote themselves out of being repeated in the media. But I just play whatever game they want to play.
And so hold on, you said you had 10 done, but you're gonna have 30?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got an album with Cardo Got Wings, album with Mike Free, a few secret albums I ain't gonna talk about, album with Draco, album with Young Bands, album with Fat Man Key, and I got so much music by myself. I do like 15 songs a night, but I mean, certain times I'll be doing special projects with certain people, so it'll be a little slower because I work kind of too fast. But when you got type of stuff I got on my mind, you just got to get it out, or else I'm going to be in the streets getting my anger out in a different way.
So when you say you do 15 songs a night, out of those 15, how many would you say actually make the cut?
Nothing don't make the cut.
Everything comes out.
I'm very precise with how I want my ad-libs, my hooks layered, what I'm going to make the song about, what the beat makes me think about, what memory comes to mind, and how I come up with the concept. They're going to be filming a lot of my recording before I go in, and people will see how
The process
is. It's very, I mean, one person that inspired me a lot was Lil Wayne when he was on his mixtape binge, and he had that Nino Brown story DVD, and I used to just watch him recording, like, man, this dude crazy. And I'll just stop writing again, like maybe a few months ago, but it just don't. Now it's a reason for it, but I don't think that you have to now write to be good. It's just that's how I want to do it now. I feel like the melodies come better, and I'm not forcing it. I'm not jumbling my words and trying to be so barred up. I'm doing what my brain wants to marry to the music. So no, yeah, not to really like. I never really be talking about like dunking on people because I got shot. I got a metal leg. I don't be talking about tackling folks because I don't play football. But like, I don't want to make it seem like, oh, this dude's full of himself. He talking about he do 15 songs a night and they all hard. But if you ask the people that was there when I did songs like Floating that's finna come out, or Fortnite, which was a freestyle, or like, you know, all that substance was a freestyle. People that was there that night, they'll tell you like he did like 20 other songs that night. Or he did just same night he did Zoning was the same night he did I Don't Just Drink on Anybody. He did it right back to back. He got out the booth, listened to the song, and went and did that. But so they're gonna film that from now on.
And so you're saying when you go in and record, you harmonize and then fill in the lyrics after?
Nah, freestyle it, one take, that song.
Damn.
Shit.
No, you gotta ask them.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, we had heard that from around.
Freestyle, Rulers of Freestyle, they're all freestyles, bro.
Wow, man.
I was there.
Yeah.
Wow, bro.
God leveled the whole album to freestyle.
Yeah.
God leveled the whole.
Also, my whole, I can't even tell you about that one. But where I just came from, those 17 tracks was all the freestyle that we did. Well, today was the 6th session. Oh, today we had some heavy hitters in there. We went crazy.
You ain't dropping no names on that. He said we ain't taking no pictures. That's dope though, man. Well, Greedo, we happy to have you on our show tonight. I'm
happy to be here.
Thank you for coming through. We look forward to hearing more music. You said God Level is coming soon.
God Level, no free features with Mike Free. Greedo got wings with Cardo got wings.
Man,
Project T-Pain with League of Stars. Bleep with Bleep and Bleep Bleep featuring Bleep with DJ Bleep.
Hey.
What? Heavy. Out the Slums with Draco. Drummer Sting Mafia album. Well, our first compilation. We're gonna make plenty of them, but volume 1, Drummer Stinky Beaches. That's the we like, not to say anything about their music or we trying to be better than them, good as them, worse than them or anything, but like, it's like a whole big old crew. I don't know if you really could call this a rap group because there's so many other teams clicked up, and then so many other teams clicked up. Like German Game, which is my clique. There's a lot of people from it, but none of them rap.
Okay.
Which is like most people have a crew where they're friends of rappers. They're not rappers. I'm not gonna say what they are, but they're there and you gotta just chill. You feel me? And then you got Stink Team that comes with Draco, and them and they by themselves they already like all type of characters like Wu-Tang or whatever. I was gonna say that all of us is like a big old thing like Wu-Tang, but it's like even it's hard to say that because even Stink Team alone they got like all these characters. It's like a comic book or like some villains and it's like crazy. I don't know. And then you got Shoreline Mafia, and them is a gang of cliques put together. So it's Stink Team was people from all over, and it's random that I will be hanging with the Stink Team because some of the people that's connected with them may not get along with some of the people that's connected with me. And then just city-wide, just random. Now all of us are connected. And then what's even more random is that it all works and we all brothers. Like if somebody be playing on my Twitter, or if they bring up something and just say only me and Draco, I'll be like, why you ain't say Jeezy? You feel me? Why you didn't? You feel me? I be on them like we don't really play that. You feel me? We don't do that. It's all one thing. So it's called Drummer Stink Mafia. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Drummer Gang, Stink Team, and Shoreline Mafia. And Drummer Stinky Beaches is our other name. So that's the name of our compilation. And it's just, the new wave, but it's still gutter. And it's just the story of the underworld. We are the real California. I ain't gonna say LA because it's not really like we just represent LA, but we represent flockers for people who know that is, trappers for people who know that is, people tagging and just straight up vigilantes, but not because it's cool, but because that was survival at one point. You know what I'm saying? We represent the skaters, the fighters, the boxers, the in and out of jailers, the I ain't had no dad, the I ain't had no mom, the my mama go with another mama. You feel me? This is for the majority, not the minority. They could be calling like not even just black people, they just call people minorities, but it's like I be looking, it's like shit, there's more of them.
Yeah, for
so
real.
this is for the people it's more poor people I know than rich people and people that want to get where they have to go, and they gonna go, they gonna go super hard to get it. And if you check my story, which is public record, at first I really don't like that people in my business because I used to be pretty secretive, but if you check the articles on me and my brothers and the media on Shoreline in the news, or me on the news, or Draco, Stink Team, we love that we get to be the poster childs for this, but there's definitely someone targeting us.
And you're saying just like minorities in general?
No, there's someone targeting us. Drummer Stink Mafia.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's the media or just someone that's mad, or I don't know what it is, or people that's just scared of the influence. Maybe it's not just a particular group or person, but
sometimes that is the case.
Somebody keeps on shaking things up that don't add up, and that's not. I ain't gonna go too far to where I'm making myself more of a target, but last time I checked, this was a free country and we got freedom of speech, but it seemed like I can't say what I want to say without people like disrespecting people that they shouldn't disrespect connected to me. And then people twisting my words up, or me being wrongfully sentenced. I don't think that you really get you don't get what you deserve out here in California, and that's why I moved when I got a record deal. I really think that everybody should get out of here. You feel me? This ain't really no place for people to raise their children or try to be just an average middle-aged Mexican or black man, or which is the majority of us out here in LA, and just go to the grocery store because you're gonna get put over if you can't afford a nice car. And it's not like that in other states that I'll be in. I'll be traveling a lot now, and I really just think that everybody should get out of here.
Or even if you do have a nice car and you don't fit the profile, sometimes they still,
and it's not even just that. I wouldn't advise you to have a gun or not have a gun in California, if that makes sense.
Elaborate.
At all times, I wouldn't think it's a good idea to have a gun, but at all times, I wouldn't think it's a good idea to not have one.
You almost have to have one.
Right.
It's not almost.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like, who's crazy enough to make that decision? I guarantee you, if you okay, look at your ring. I saw it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So if you know, damn, I ain't got that much gas, I need to stop right here. But I'm right here on Wilmington and Watts. I ain't got no gun. I ain't pulling right there. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to stop right there. You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you got your gun and then you coming right here and you looking like one of them peoples we was just talking about, shit, they taking you to jail for free. They ain't even following the law. You feel me? They going where they ain't supposed to go. They finding stuff they don't supposed to find out. They planning stuff that. And I ain't saying this like some people be weird. You might be in the car with them and they see the police and they just ducking down. They ain't got a fucking they ain't got no traffic ticket or nothing. They ain't did nothing. You feel me? But I'm saying like literally from experience, like you can check my files. You know what I'm saying? You can check our files. Like I'm saying, like someone targeting us.
Yeah.
Man.
Fucked up world.
Yeah, bro. 03, thank you for coming on the show tonight. We definitely gonna hold your music down right here on the radio.
The music.
You make it easy on us.
Not even that. I remember when nobody's trying to play it. I be knowing half these people that be in my DM talking about let's do a song. That's how I decide if I'm really gonna answer or not.
Right.
But you just force feed people. You feel me? It's like you could not like it all you want, but what if this guy figured, shoot, every song is a different style. It doesn't matter if you didn't like 20 of them. Some gonna catch your ear and you can't control it. Melody is like the most, like that's one of the biggest manipulations.
Where did you kind of learn that, like that was your weapon? Like, oh, the melody. When did that click in for you? Has it always been like that in your recording process?
No, I used to try to cover up my like childish voice with like tough, like a rougher voice or whatever. And I had a few songs where I would sing. I would always rap and sing. But when to be real, my bro, PNB Rock was just like, shoot. When I met him, I didn't know he was a street dude. And then when I met him, I was like, yeah, you regular. And then he was just telling me like, shoot, I needed a bag. Shoot, I needed to change my life. I got out of prison and I saw what made money. And shit, it ain't like just because of him, but just that conversation kind of made me look at things like maybe I should sing more than I usually do. Because it was melody to my music, like if you listen to Purple Summer 1. And that's why these albums so hard, because I never made an album as 03 Greedo without this case. You feel me? Since I built out, I made these albums. So it had melody, but it was street music. It was melodic street music, but as the albums went further, it was more heartbreak music, as like people died, or when I got, shot, or all that, you know what I'm saying, Make It Never Been, the beats of Never Been in the hospital bed when my leg blew off, you know what I'm saying, like, and then just like being happy later on, finding love, or like feeling supercharged with the Wolf of Grape Street, and that's because it's creep music, Wolf just creep through the wild and go eat stuff up, get back where it's going, you know what I'm saying? So me being homeless all my life, I was like the kid that wandered into the projects and then was supposed to be an outcast and got where he was going, you know what I'm saying? But everything that I'm doing was like strategically placed, you know what I'm saying? I made it a biography on purpose because I was like the biggest rapper in jail back in the day, like growing up. Cause I'm 30 right now. A lot of people think I'm younger, but like, I did so much time. Like, it kind of made me, it preserved me. People don't understand when people say that, but we're not going outside that much. The sun not damaging us. We lighter, we eating better. We're not really putting a lot of toxic stuff in our body as often. Of course, it's there. But I've always been like a big thinker. Like, I'm definitely always was like considered a genius. Was they were trying to skip me grades in class. I went to college when I was 16, like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't know that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that because only reason I went to college because I got kicked out of one of these school districts and it was the second one. And when you're 16, you can go to college, but when I got there, it was just like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Wham. But that ain't nobody's business, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just think I'm some idiot out here slinging drugs and shooting guns or whatever, or some people don't. A lot of people don't too. But
yeah,
I'm just saying.
I don't think.
No, I'm saying how the media is painting it. The people that haven't heard 03 Greedo before that, because if I was like somebody who still looked on media takeout or all that stuff all day, and I just saw a black face and it said gets 20 years in prison, Or if I saw some rapper get 20 years in prison, me being a rapper, I would want to click it, or me being a rap fan, I would want to click it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if I didn't even listen to his music. If it said, well, I almost said like a lame nigga name, but I'm just saying, like, if it said some rapper that isn't popping like that, I would still click it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they try to paint people as monsters because the people that's targeting you don't want you to be like the new, like, you know,
successful.
No, because there's successful people from the slums, but they don't let people that like the super example, like for instance, Master P is the only black project superhero that went to the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Period. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care if you thought he was, bro. No, he wasn't. He was in the NBA. I don't care what you're talking about. So they don't want me to go to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? This new project dude, and this guy's got face tats, and he's really got the street cred, and he's aggressive, and he plays a lot, and he's got all the girls going. He's got all these kids doing crazy things, but I don't got the kids coming together. I got Bloods and Crips coming together. I got enemies coming to my shows and not doing nothing.
Yeah.
I have the only violence that's been at my shows was females. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
And that because I be touching their hand and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're like, no, that's mine.
Yeah. Fighting over Greedo.
Yeah.
You enjoy performing though?
Yeah, that's like I got this song. It be like floating. Feel like I'm walking on air. Feel like I'm walking on water. It's on God level.
Okay.
It has a lot of like comparisons to like the Bible or stuff like that, but not really religious music. Just like I had the Christmas album Boo Season, and it had like a lot of Christmas. You'll see when it come out, but it just feel like when Michael Jordan got the tongue out. You know what I'm saying? And with this case, well, after the sentences, well, just with this case, when you walk off, it just feel like shit. I feel like you didn't jump off the top of the building, but you slipped. And you in that moment like, damn, when I fall, is I'm gonna die and not feel the pain? Or is I'm gonna be all broken up and surviving and be all fucked up?
Yeah.
Man.
03. Thank you, bro. Pleasure having you on the show.
Yeah.
Always love up here with the LA Leakers.
I'm gonna send y'all some, like, maybe 2 or 3 little exclusives so y'all can LA leak some. You know?
Bro, what's up, man?
We would definitely.
No, can't nobody get mad at me for doing it because my label ain't tripping. I got 9,000 million hundred. I got a whole lot of songs.
Let us keep going crazy, man. Let us represent the right way, and we would definitely, blast those off.
Can I say one thing though?
Absolutely.
Free Draco, free the Stink Team. Drummers Team Mafia for life. That's what we pushing. And people that's not officially from the group, the fan base, y'all from this too. We rocking with y'all heavy. Y'all pack out our shows. A lot of people say bad stuff about us, but we really the new influence of the city. Don't let them change our city no more and make us wear these khakis and stand by lowriders like we are uncles and our grandfathers. Because we pulling up in foreigns and we pouring up big cups. We coming with diamond testers, and this is something different.
It's something different.
This is what's really going on. Most of the people that came out was West Coast artists, and this gonna make people mad. They wasn't from Cali. They wasn't from LA. And if they was from LA, they wasn't out here.
Yeah.
Period. We out here.
Like you're saying, like really out in the street.
They wasn't going to jail. They wasn't ever having no guns. They don't have no old stories in the streets.
Yeah.
They wasn't pimping. They wasn't trapping. They wasn't doing nothing that they acting like they was doing. They was putting the culture out there, and I applaud them for that. But they ways from all these states somewhere else.
03. Greedo.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, 2 tears in the bucket.
He said it. Bro, thank you again, man. Pleasure having you up on the show.
Yeah.
It's the LA Leakers on Power 106.
Hey.
Yeah.